So this is a quick demonstration in how to use a mail merge, and I suppose the first thing we need to do is discuss what is a mail merge. If you've got a letter that you want to send to a lot of people where the only difference is the name and the address, then a mail merge is ideal. Rather than filling in the name and address for your client or friends or whoever you might want to send your letter to, you can get the computer to do it for you. I've started the process by writing a very short letter. Just made this up. I've come up with just a made-up company that would be contacting a group of clients, and written a very simple letter just stating what it's about and who it's from. You'll notice that I haven't actually written the name of the people it's to, which would go here, and I haven't written the way that I would actually then say hello to them. That would also go there. Just so that you can see that that is on purpose and not by accident, and to remind me that I need to put them there, I have left myself a little reminder that that's what I need to do next. What I've got elsewhere is a simple spreadsheet with names and addresses of several people ready to go. This is saved, and I know exactly where I saved it so that I can find it in my mail merge. You'll notice just a simple amount of formatting has been added to it, and also all my titles start in the top left hand corner of the worksheet. This is to make sure that when the mail merge is run, it knows what the titles are and separates them from all the names and addresses underneath. The good thing about using mail merge is the whole process is automated, and for students taking the OCR GCSE in ICT, this is an excellent way of providing evidence of using an automated feature. I'm going to click on mailings, and you'll see that there are lots of choices set out for me, but the one I'm going to choose is to start mail merge, and I'm going to use the step-by-step mail merge wizard. I've just resized my page a little bit so you can see what is going on down this right hand side here. We're going to go through several steps to make our mail merge work, and you'll see I've already jumped to step 3. I'll just take you back to step 1, and you can see that it's going to ask you a series of questions. It starts off by asking what type of document are you working on. Well, we're going to write a letter. Now, even if you were going to create an invoice, this is the option that I would choose. So, starting document. How do you want to set up your letters? Well, I want to use the current document. We could use a template, but I actually want to start here. So, selecting recipients, this is now going to ask us, well, where is your list of people you want to send this mail merge to? You can create a new list, you can select from Outlook contacts, but we're going to use an existing list. I've already connected this once just to make sure that I was doing it correctly, so I'm just going to quickly show you how that works. The same process, you would be asked what list you want to connect to, and I'm going to find on my documents the thing that I'm going to use, which is this spreadsheet here, mail merge demo. You need to know exactly what your spreadsheet is called and where you saved it, so that there's no confusion opening the wrong spreadsheet and connecting to the wrong list. And I'm going to click open. It's going to ask me which mail merge sheet do I want to use. It's a good idea to name your sheet so that you can actually choose the correct one instead of being asked whether it's sheet 1, 2 or 3 or something like that. As you can see here, it also asks you to confirm that the first row of data contains column headers, which refers back to what I said earlier about putting those in the top corner. And I'm going to click OK. It gives you a table. Now, if these aren't here, if these names don't appear, you know you've done something wrong. I can see the names and the addresses of the people that I wish to connect to, so I'm going to click OK. Now I'm given the option of actually writing your letter, which I've obviously already started. What we're going to do differently is add some of the mail merge options. So this is where this area here comes in, space for client address. I'm going to delete that, get rid of it, don't need that there, and I'm going to click address block. This pops up. Now you can see there's lots of different options. We can just have their first name, we can have their full name, we can add the salutation, Mr. or Mrs. And you'll also notice that I can click through the names to make sure that I've got the right list. Now unfortunately what also has happened is that this doesn't look quite right. There's bits missing. Now that's easy to fix. All I have to do is click down here where it says match fields. And you can see that the mail merge has had a good go at trying to match up the fields, but hasn't got all of them correct. So there's all sorts of things that you can add in, but what we're going to do is just sort out the ones that are missing. And as you can see, state, well, we're not in America, we're in the UK, so we use county. It's the same thing essentially, so we just say, no, we don't want state, we want county. For postal code, well, I called my postcode, so if I'd have called that postal code, there's a chance it would have matched up, but no matter, I can do that there. And I think that that's okay. I haven't bothered with any of the other settings, so I can just click OK, and you'll see, yep, this now looks correct. That looks like the sort of address that I want to add to my letter, so I can click OK. You only see this here at first, address block. We'll come back to that in a second. So let's do the same for the greeting line. I'll get rid of that, don't need that. And in my greeting line, again, I'm given a choice. Do I want to be formal, dear Mr. Robertson? Do I want to be a little bit less formal? I think that looks better, dear Mr. Robert Robertson. So again, if it didn't pop up, we could match fields. Click OK. So you're now thinking, okay, right, I've written my letter, I've got all my details in there, I've put the address block and the greeting line. And what we can actually do is have a look and see what this looks like. And there you go, I've got the name and address for Mr. Robertson. Later on you might think about doing a bit more formatting to your letter, but that's fine. And I can click through and I can actually see the names of the people to make sure that everybody is happy. So preview letters, it says that we can actually change a list or exclude a recipient if we want to, but I'm just going to click complete the merge. Okay, and we're given an option of printing or editing individual letters. We're going to choose the bottom and merge to a new document. We only print off when we actually need to, so we try to stay paperless as much as possible. So I'm going to merge all records. I'm going to click OK. A brand new Word document opens. Let me just move that down a little bit. And what we've got is the first letter to Mr. Robert Robertson, second letter to Sam, third letter to James, and so on. So as you can see, I did this with 10 names, but you could equally do that with 10,000 and the computer would do it for you, which would save you a lot of work, time and effort.